Hi, I'm Ray.
And I'm Saren.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. Enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about us?
What about us? Well, we're back, kids. Welcome back to Comic Capers, episode 120, or as I like to call it, and Lilith is fearful of, Armageddon, part 1. That's right. That's right.
Damn it, Philip.
Blame the Flash. Blame the Flash TV show, man. I never would have, I don't know if I ever would have thought of this if they hadn't brought up, they're doing their Armageddon.
The only thing I'm hyped up for this season of The Flash is the return of Eddie Thawne, a.k.a. Rick Cosnick.
Yes.
That is it. That is all.
They, dropped that and letting them for the last day or two, yes.
Yeah.
How great would that be, if he just, popped out of a portal or something? He doesn't know.
He's had a vasectomy.
Oh! No, I was gonna say he has no knowledge of anything that's happened since his death in season 1.
Yeah, I think that's the route they're going.
Wait,
or
what?
There's gonna be some alternate, there's gonna be a twist.
Well,
hashtag it's the reverse Flash again.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Well, he died. Oh, what about he died?
That's my theory.
Well, he died before Flashpoint though too. So yeah, they're all kind of. You guys never came to look for me. We thought you were dead. Your body just disappeared.
Because that always means dead in a comic book TV show.
Meanwhile,
Ronnie came back. Laurel came back. Anywho, this story is wild.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, yes, part 1. Today we'll be covering Armageddon 2001, number 1, and Superman annual number 3.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, kids. This all these annuals that we're doing here took place in. Well, they were published in 1991, and they were
an impossible future.
There was a horrible threat coming in the year 2001.
In the year 2001,
there's a horrible threat coming in the year 2001. They were off by 20 years.
Well, yeah, that's like peak Zennials. I mean, yeah, Gen Z. So peak Gen Z. So they were right.
Oh my!
Hashtag fight me, nerds.
Oh my! Somebody's awake on a Saturday morning.
Fight me, nerd. I did all my drinking on Friday night.
Whoa!
It's the beauty of not being in the 9 o'clock time slot, you see.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Although that never stops Charlie, so.
What?
Never stops Charlie, so. Scream it! Should we be covering Blue and Gold number 3 for this one too? Because this is kind of, sort of, vaguely adjacent.
I mean, we could talk about it, yeah.
I don't want to. I was just saying.
Oh,
just
okay.
so you know. So you know what you guys are getting into. You've been warned.
Oh,
if you didn't do the homework, you've been warned.
Because it's Dan Jurgens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who calls
always Dan Jurgens.
Who calls out podcasters in his work. I see you, Jurgens.
First Marvel, now this.
I open my door, I make you at home, and then make fun of me in the pages of Blue and Gold number 3. No,
yeah, Wave Rider and Superman.
All right, yeah. So the first one, Armageddon 2001, number 1 from May 1991. You were alive, Lil Hellfire.
Yes, I was, and thriving.
Title, Dark Time.
You ain't never lied about that.
Oh. Writer, Archie Goodwin. Penciler.
Oh,
Archie. Not that Archie.
No, I know. Archie Goodwin. We were just having a monthly Chichester chat.
That's right, kids. Go subscribe to the Patreon to see what Mr. Chichester had to say about Archie Goodwin and Terror. All right, so yeah, writer Archie Goodwin, penciler Dan Jurgens, inker Dick Giordano, colorist Anthony Tullen, letterer Albert de Guzman, and editors Dennis O'Neill and Kelly Puckett.
And Kelly Puckett.
How did you not come up with that as your alias?
It would be PH. I know. I dropped the ball.
Kelly 69 Puckett.
Middle name 6, last name 9.
You could have been 6 of 9.
Oh, dang it. Don't worry, in another universe, in a parallel universe, I'm sure that's my podcasting name.
You want to rebrand in 2022?
No.
Join the Patreon. Resistance is futile. I am 6 of 9. I mean, they were close on Voyager. It was 7 of 9. It was close.
They knew what they were doing. I was like, so close. 2-year-old me, so close.
All right. So, oh, man. All right. So this issue, in the year 2030. So, yes, kids, we're only 9 years away from this.
What was that? 2099. We're still very far away from that. So, touche, Marvel.
I'm like, what are they going to do when they hit 2099?
They're going to party, duh.
That storyline's going to be like, oh, it's 3099. All right. In the year 2030, scientist Matthew Ryder struggles with the totalitarian oppression of his world's leadership underneath the dictator and former superhero Monarch. Yes, kids, former superhero goes bad.
Get out of town! Shut the front.
Who is it going to be? Well, we're going to get some red herrings and some change of their minds at the last minute. So.
Oh, remind me to tell the story of how this kind of because I read it in a Wizard magazine. You got me inspired to start going through my old Wizard magazines, and there's actually an interview for this one in the one that I found from 2006, I think it was.
So. Oh, nice. What, this episode or one coming up?
I think just overall in general about what inspired it and stuff.
Oh, okay. You think there's any kids out there right now saying what was Wizard magazine?
Wizard World Con is gone. So, I mean, honestly, do they even have is the website even still up?
I don't know. I guarantee you if I say to Luca, hey,
Yeah, he wouldn't know. He's way too
my 8-year-old son, yeah.
Their website's not even up anymore.
No.
Shut up. Oh my God. So Wizard was like the EW, the Entertainment Weekly of the comic book industry. It was the gold standard. Think Den of Geek, but like more comic book oriented. What CBR tries to be. Although I haven't seen comic book news on that show.
Wait a minute.
A long time.
How much do you think the branding for Wizard, how much would that be? Probably.
No, their website, it just says coming soon. Because they were bought out, so I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, they were bought out. I was going to say, how much would that be?
Yeah, remember the company that bought the whole Wizard World Con actually owns all of the Wizard World property now. So maybe they're revamping and stuff. I don't know. I
was going to say, what if we could get that branding and be like, Wizard Podcast? Oh, bring all the old geeks to the yard.
I really want to find them, some of the older Wizard people, and interview them. I think that would be a really cool, like, blast from the past, since we're like all about nostalgia because we're old.
Yes, let's work on that.
So anyway, back to this dang story.
All right. So yes, Monarch, one of the former superhero. Ryder.
Oh my God! They just stole the Magistrate and used Monarch. They stole this idea. Magistrate is just Monarch. # change my mind.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I see what you did, Dan Jurgens. You and Dan DiDio.
I mean, in 9 years, you think Monarch's going to make a big comeback?
Hell no, nobody remembers this except for you, Phil.
I'm sure Dan Jurgens remembers it.
You know how many books he writes?
That's true. And all the many
You know how many responsibilities, the weight of the world is on that man's shoulders at this point.
You know how many podcasts that man gets asked to do a month?
Hi, this is Dan Jurgens, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
That's your penciler this time, kids.
I can't with you.
What? We have friends.
I know.
Like terror, we accumulate debt.
So true. Speaking of which, don't forget to sign up for the Patreon.
That's right, kids. More interviews coming up, man. Kelly Thompson, DG Chichester, JMD Mateus. It's a fun time. Thank you to our patrons, Ray and Justin.
Do you like to be pandered to? Do you like your butt kissed digitally? Be sure to join Capes After Dark's our Patreon.
Hey, I mean, we'll at least mention you. How's that butt kissing?
Just kidding. We kid here. It's what we do, Phil. Charlie's not around. We don't have to be serious.
I have Charlie this time. Wait, was that humor? I don't get that humor.
So, Matthew Ryder.
Whoa! Hey, it's better than Richard Ryder.
Matt Ryder, get it?
Yeah, but it's better than Richard Ryder, Nova.
No judgments.
Oh my! Well, I'm just saying.
No judgments.
Ryder, one of the very few in his world, even privately opposed the monarch's rule, finds small ways in which to research the superheroes of old, a long forbidden concept. Ryder's curiosity into the subject is drawn mostly from a vague childhood memory of being rescued out of a pile of rubble by a superhero that he couldn't put a face or name to. Did he get hit on the head or something? What did you like? You could tell the difference between like Superman and Batman, or it's like what this name.
It all blends together,
I guess. Remind me to say how weird this. After this, how weird this crossover is. Some of the characters left out of this in their annual, who didn't get an annual this year.
Yeah, I will do.
It is revealed through flashbacks how Monarch, at one point a superhero himself, had murdered all of the other heroes single-handedly and installed himself as sole world ruler 29 years previously in 2001. So, isn't the issue, didn't it make it more vague? And we're like, yeah, it could be he or she, but here or there, it's like, yeah, him.
Come on, it's DC. We always knew it was going to be a he. When has a surprise villain ever been a woman? I'll wait.
But again, too, it's like how many women are actually in this, too, because it's like Wonder Woman didn't get an annual this year. That was weird.
Yeah.
Like the Green Lantern book had been back for a year. There was no Green Lantern annual, no Wonder Woman, no Aquaman. I don't know. Although, did he have a book at the time?
Well, you had Dove, but... they kind of screwed the pooch on it because it was supposed to be Hawk. Spoilers, Monarch was supposed to be Hawk.
Well, it is Hawk. It is.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like...
I know. But that's what I'm saying. There's like no female solo, was in this. Wonder Woman didn't get an annual, so it's like...
Yeah. But like I said, name me a surprise female villain. I'll wait.
I know.
In DC, anyway.
But yeah, this is just...
with Marvel, it's always Jean Grey, so,
I mean, I know Superman and Batman got multiple annuals, but it's like, yeah, that's weird. It's like, how many big hitters in the league didn't get an annual in this? Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern. It's like, really?
The usual suspects.
Yeah, like the names people would know. I mean, Hawk and Dove get an annual before, like, Wonder Woman.
Hawk World got an annual.
Yeah, exactly. We got a Justice League annual, but it was, the era of
Europe and America got annuals that year.
Such a mess.
Legion had an annual that year.
I know. Ryder's obsession slowly alienated him from both his family and his scientific colleagues in governmental research. He has brought into further conflict with his daughter, a member... Oh, my God. Lilith.
Yeah, right on time.
A member of the Peacemaker police force. So, halfway there. I mean...
It's timely. It's fine.
Peacemaker, Peacekeeper. When situation forces him to dive through police bullets to save the life of a young girl. The Peacemakers had been shooting at an old man deemed a terrorist for selling
floppy disks, bro! Floppy disks!
Featuring information about heroes. Well, again, if anyone's going to be selling floppy disks, it's going to be an old person.
They don't even make them anymore.
I don't think they don't even make anything to put them in anymore, do they?
I think you can actually buy a specialty drive to burn it to like CD or something, or get it onto your hard drive or something, but it's very niche.
Yeah, because I mean, you can buy, I think.
Or you can buy an old computer still.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they work, but you can.
I mean, I don't
know how Windows 95 is going to treat you, but...
I was going to say, they're probably not good for much except for reading those floppy disks, but...
Playing a little Oregon Trail.
Oh, you have dysentery. When pressure is applied to his department to increase research on quantum mechanics for the purpose of time travel, Ryder immediately volunteers as a test subject. He believes time travel to be the only possible way to stop the nearly omnipotent monarch before he begins his career as a villain. Although
if they do this to Magistrate, mark my words, Dan Jurgens just recycled.
Oh my.
Because think about it, he's all powerful, all seeing, omnipotent. There's no end in sight to this guy. So I'm saying time travel. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, but Jurgens isn't the mastermind, isn't it? Tynan isn't he the?
Is it?
I don't know. Oh, are you calling conspiracy, Lilith Hellfire?
It's all one big editorial blur, to be honest, at this point, though.
All of a sudden, Dan Jurgens arises from the shadows. It was me all along!
It was me, Philip!
It was me, nerds!
Shut your filthy mouth.
Although he fails to gain admission to the project due to his record as a possible subversive, he vandalizes a public statue of Monarch to call down the ruler himself. Man, this is timely, man. Statues and
it's a cycle. It's cyclical.
After a discussion in which he accuses Monarch's thus far experiments of having failed due to the breeding out of traits of individual human survivalism and ingenuity, Monarch agrees to use him as a subject for the experiment. Lemmings. Although it quickens...
It's a little too on the nose for me. I don't know.
and I mean, this was written in 1991, Lilith Hellfire.
It was 30 years ago.
I know.
The 90s were 10 years ago.
I know. It doesn't seem like it, does it, Lilith Hellfire?
They're making it That's 90s show, the spinoff of That 70s show. And I've just become so old and sad.
Oh, sorry. I clicked on the link for the time stream. Although a quick...
Good old time stream.
The time stream. Although a quick investigation finds much subversive material on Ryder's computer, just like Lilith Hellfire, Monarch also believes that his love for his own family will prevent Ryder from attempting to alter the time stream.
Joke's on you, he hates his family.
I know, he's like... I mean, look what Marty McFly did. Come on.
Exactly. He almost banged his mom, so...
Whoa! Yeah, but he made a better life for himself and his whole family. Come on.
Did he know?
So I had to flirt with my mom for a week. Man, we all got better lives.
Traumatized.
Or no, she was trying to get me, you know. This is verified, but... this is verified...
the machine?
Yeah, this is verified by a machine test that Ryder subtly tricks as he hates what his family has become, but wants to believe that in another timeline, he could have loved them. Oh!
Exactly. Like I said, you don't know how families work, do you, buddy?
He's gonna Kobayashi Maru this bitch.
Nice. Always fun to have a Star Trek reference.
You know.
I love the Star Trek.
You know, in honor of James T. Kirk finally actually making it to space.
But, shout out to the real MVP, an actual astronaut that was in space before they were on Star Trek. Just saying.
Exactly. Yes. But
they could have never taken him into space, to be fair. He's 90.
I know.
If he would have hit the atmosphere, he would have died. That was kind of like one of those things.
Well, that's what I was saying. Can you imagine if he would have...
Who just wants to go up and come back? I want to go up there and stay. I don't want to come back down with you people. Come on. Just stay up there, Bezos.
I don't know who had the biggest complaint this week, George Takei or Charlie Esser.
George Takei, come on.
I know. Charlie was ranting about it yesterday. I was like, okay, George Takei.
Honestly, we should have put Sulu in charge. Like, I agree with George Takei.
I mean, can you imagine if you would have...
Captain Sulu! I need justice for Captain Sulu.
I know. Oh my God. But can you imagine if he would have died up there? I mean, there are some people would have been mad, but other people would have been like, yes, Kirk died in space.
Where he should.
A toupee flame.
I hope they're shooting his ashes into space when he dies. I think that would be fitting.
I said, man, why I mean,
that's what I want, actually.
Oh, I loved that too. I mean, I know Shatner's, Kirk and everything. He started the whole thing, but I'm like, why didn't you get Patrick Stewart up there to sit in the chair and go engage?
He actually doesn't like Bezos, from what I understand.
Oh.
So that's probably why.
Well, come on, the rest of you,
Shatner will do anything for a shekel, bro. We all know this.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
that's what Charlie was saying. It's like, is this more to sweeten the pot for all these rich people to buy tickets on the thing? It's like, hey, you might go up with a celebrity. Man, all these Star Trek people are lining up. It's like, yeah, okay, come on. After finally being thrust into the time
stream, Matt Ryder becomes imbued with power. I bet you do, buddy. To become the Wave Rider. Ooh. It's the motion in the ocean, not the size of the boat.
Oh my. So yes, time travel achieved, kids.
We did it, boys!
That's
We
why
got the confetti.
that's why Lilith Hellfire watches all this porn, to try to master time travel.
Shh. You're telling secrets.
Using his newfound abilities to travel time and determine for himself which of Earth's heroes will become monarch in the hopes that he might prevent his own terrible future. All right, Lilith.
I hate that the Green Lantern is Guy Gardner. That is my one nitpick. But it was of the time, so it's fine. But anywhere there's Guy Gardner, there shall be Lilith Hellfire slander on said Guy Gardner.
That's fine. Oh, remember that 3-pack of Funkos you were you sent feedback for the other, like a week or two ago. Will was like, he's like, oh, I might have to pick those up.
They don't hold their value, but have at it.
Well, he's a Green Lantern nerd, so
You know the Jon Stewart one is like $30 everywhere I look?
Is it?
I'm just saying, now that's a Green Lantern.
Oh, jeez. Well, did you... I mean, we're still waiting for the Quasar figure to hit America. I mean, it's Canada, it's over in the UK and everywhere else. Yeah, like you go on eBay, you can't get like the Quasar figure for less than like, with shipping and everything, like $40 or $50.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a friend in Canada?
I mean, they probably still want to pay for shipping. I don't know. It might even be in Australia before here. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, they knew what their market was. Apparently, Quasar was an American thing.
Come on. Quantum Zone is an American product.
So, yeah.
It looks like that happened.
Exactly.
All right. So, should we get to the Superman annual?
If we have to.
Oh, this thing. Oh. All right, kids. Superman Annual 3 from May 1991. Execution 2001.
Yeah, right.
All right, kids. In this installment of Armageddon
Hey,
2001.
guess who's back for letters, by the way?
Oh, that's right.
Stanza.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We've got a different creative team because this one's written by Dan Jurgens, kids. Not penciled. This is written by Jurgens. Penciler, Dusty Abel. Inkers. Man, 4 inkers. Terry Austin, John Beatty, Dick Giordano.
Had to get this thing done, baby.
I guess. Colors, Glenn Whitmore. And yes, like Lil says, letterer, John Costanza.
And don't forget the colors, Glenn Whitmore. Gotta give that guy some love.
I said it. Editor Mike Carlin and Dan Thorsland. All right. Yes, Execution 2001.
I wish.
In this installment of the Armageddon 2001 storyline, Wave Rider touches Superman. Wow, his fiance is standing.
Talk about your Man of Steel.
I mean, we almost got a throuple here. I mean, Lois is standing right there when he does it too.
Oh, and would you look at this timeline? They're married.
Yeah, for 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Yes, he touches Superman and investigates a timeline in which he marries Lois Lane, but his happiness is short-lived when Mannheim of Intergang detonates...
Intergang!
Girl! 90s are in full effect, kids. Detonates a nuclear device that destroys Metropolis, killing his wife.
Oh, that is the quickest way to make Superman a villain.
I know, man. They did Injustice before Injustice. Except it's the 90s, so it's Intergang and not the Joker, but all right.
Exactly.
Killing his wife along with all his friends there. Distraught over the loss, Superman is comforted by Lana Lang, who marries him.
La 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 la. Hey, it's a double L. Any double L will do. Lex Luthor was next. Lex Luthor was next. Then if that didn't work, the mermaid was next.
Oh my Lord, yeah. I mean, don't even call it out in the issue too. It's like, yeah, Lois was for love. This one was more like for convenience.
For function. Hey-oh.
Oh. Get the kryptonite out. Yeah.
Get it? Function?
This show's all functioned up.
We're unsupervised. What do you want?
Nobody tell the internet at large. 10 years later, Superman is seen more as an aggressive enforcer of nuclear disarmament.
And that's how we got Superman 4. Headcanon accepted.
Superman 4 came first, so it's like...
I know, I'm just saying.
So this is
suck it, it's canon.
This is like if he really went nuts in Superman 4.
Give me all your nuclear weapons.
He flew around the world destroying every nuclear weapon that he sees. He had even stolen from the rich countries and donate to the third world countries, like stealing X-ray equipment from Boston to donate them to Vietnam.
Ooh, see, he shouldn't have sank that sub, though. That's when they really get upset.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, man. Stealing.
He's like, aren't you just an alien illegal immigrant? Aren't you, sir?
Oh, burn. I know.
Burn.
Stealing from Boston. How dare you?
Yeah, whatever.
Captain America would like to have a word with you. Because, Chris Evans is from Boston, so that's why we worry about him. Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
You see him come up all the time on our podcast.
I don't ever know why. He just has really nice bone structure, okay?
I'm sure you're checking out his bone structure.
Anywho, he even let those sailors drown, bro. Like, yes. I was like, this is not my Superman, but I like this guy.
However, when he sank an American sub, yes, he accidentally let 7 sailors drown.
Accidentally.
But again, I mean, they kind of don't even fully explain it, but it seems like he's in the midst of some kind of mental,
yeah, he's having some mental distress.
Because he's talking about Clark and Superman like they're 2 different people, and
he's finally gone full, Bruce, Banner and Hulk.
Oh, I was gonna say, who does he think he is?
I love Batman.
Although honestly, does Bruce Wayne even exist? He doesn't even answer to Bruce.
Oh no,
come on.
He died the night his parents died. No, that was just Batman in a tiny body saying, "I gotta bulk up."
Tiny.
9, 12, however old he was. Yeah, it's just Batman at that point. He's like, yeah. The government decided to ask Batman to help take down Superman.
Ooh, okay, this can't end good.
So basically, we're reversing Dark Knight Returns. Stay tuned for that, kid.
So much alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol. That's how I'm introduced in episode 50 of We Are the Night. Blame it on the alcohol. Yes, the government asked Batman to help. They say the government, but it was the president. He's our chief. He's our chief executive officer. Yes, the government. Batman, worried about his friend, tried to talk to him, only to realize that Superman was starting to act.
Batman hates Superman, and Bruce hates Clark. They are co-workers at best. Okay.
I mean, even though in modern storytelling we see how Batman always takes out.
They're supposed to be friends, but they're co-workers at best.
Yeah, but I mean, we always get these stories where Batman can take down Superman, but still, it's like if you don't have to fight Superman, wouldn't you rather not have to fight Superman?
Yeah. It's such crap. It's like, it's only because Superman's holding back because he's a better person than him.
Exactly.
If he was full on, Lois just died, you're getting vaporized by those I-beams, bro. Sorry.
At this point, Batman's like, if I can come home without broken bones, let me try talking to him first. But Batman says, realizes Superman is acting strange, like speaking as if that Clark and Superman were 2 different people.
He's like, you know what? I'm not going to be cannon fodder. Martian Manhunter, Booster Gold, fire, roll out.
And again, it's that era too. That's your Justice League. Yeah, he sends Martian Manhunter, Booster Gold, and Fire to talk to Superman, while the other heroes guarded his elaborate tunnel system. The battle.
Well, you just got Martian Manhunter killed. Congratulations, Batman.
Yes, the battle resulted in John getting killed.
But you know, he's the black guy. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine. He dies first. It's fine.
he was the green. He wasn't even black at this time. He was green.
Green means black. Green is black coded characters. Hashtag know your anime history. Okay. It's true.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
in a showdown resembling that of Dark Knight Returns, Batman in high-tech armor confronts...
oh, this is giving me Justice League Snyderverse. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick.
Do you bleed?
I'm gonna be sick.
Batman, confronts Superman while Lex Luthor's kryptonite ring, because yes, it's the 90s,
And
kids.
fatal radiation, baby.
He has that ring in the 90s.
Idiot.
I hope I never have to use it, but I always have it in my belt every 2 seconds. Either that
He
or...
deserved it.
Either that
he
or...
had a clone. He was working on a clone. He'd be alright.
Man, at least he keeps in a lead box, man. Luthor, man. Remember, he was wearing that on his...
He was like, at any moment's notice.
I mean, he wore that thing 24/7 until it gave him cancer and he had to clone himself a new body.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Fatally exposing him to its radiation. The Man of Steel dies, calling out Lois's name. Oh, not even the new wife.
Of course not. She was for function.
Wow. Well, Batman looks on sadly at what he's done to
He's like, I can't believe this. He didn't even call out Lana's name. What an a-hole.
Ow, you hit me with kryptonite, you a-hole. Oh my god. But, well, yeah, I mean, shouldn't Lana have been like, you know what, he's obviously not all there. Would he have married me if he was sane?
Let's be honest, Lana in the books, it varies, but she's kind of useless.
Yeah, but
she's like Dom's sister in the Fast and the Furious. She's quite useless.
And I mean, they don't mention it, but yeah, it's like, you know, Pa Kent has died at some point, and Ma Kent's like, suffering from dementia, so she don't even know where she is half the time. And then he hides that. Then he hides.
I'm like, who wrote this? Frank Miller? What the hell's going on here?
I'm the goddamn Superman.
I was waiting for it. Not even gonna lie.
But then as he's dying, Superman, he also says, Batman, he's like, you know, take care of Lois and Ma, or Lana and Ma. He's like, okay. I'm like thinking, I hope he knows where they're at and can get them out of the fortress, you know, because they're basically in Antarctica. I hope he knows where they're at.
Batman knows everything. It's fine.
That's true. He probably hacked into the fortress's computer.
Oh, Brainiac, hey, can you do me a favor?
Brainiac. Wave Rider sees from this that Superman doesn't become Monarch, yet he wonders about the possibility of Batman becoming Monarch and zooms off to investigate his future timeline. So yeah, you know where we're going in part 2, kids.
Oh, God.
But let's just say Wave Rider isn't 100% sure about Superman because Superman has, 3 annuals this year? So yeah, he'll be back for Superman.
So much Superman.
Superman has 3 annuals. Batman has 2. So yeah, he'll test these 2.
Let's just check another timeline real quick.
He'll test these 2 a few times. Yes. Oh my lord. All right, Lilith, what did you think?
So I like the Superman annual much more than the obvious setup book. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is so like wash, rinse, repeat.
I know.
But I did like the reverse, it's Batman. He actually did kill Superman.
Yeah. And it's the government calling Batman in this time instead of Superman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a little more, does that make a little more sense? Because it's like, wouldn't the government be more worried about Superman? You know, Batman's just a guy.
Is he though? He's Bat God.
That's true. That's true.
Bat God mode has been activated.
All right. Do you think Frank Miller, 1986, Dark Knight Returns, did that create Bat God?
It absolutely did. And we've never looked back. We've never looked back.
Even if they try to tone it down, Batman to this day is still influenced by Dark Knight Returns.
It has to be.
For good or ill, yes.
And I don't ever want to see that Batbuster armor ever again. Ever.
Well, you will, and we'll talk more about this on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast, episode 50. Coming soon, kids.
I know.
Oh my lord. Somebody must have enjoyed this, because this issue, Lilith, a second and third printing exists.
It was all Dan Jurgens. He's hoarded all these
Well, it was 1991, too. I mean, where they just, like, printing them, you know, just...
Well, yeah, this is like 2 years before the bubble burst,
So they're like, hey, a big event, let's just start printing money.
They were just wiping their butts with those prints at that point. Ka-ching, nerds, ka-ching!
You know, we're still early into the big event era, you know, so.
Yeah.
And it's super, you know, if anybody's going to sell out of this, who's going to be Batman and Superman?
That's why they have so many annuals.
Well, yeah, they had 2 and 3 monthly books at the time, too.
Okay, so, yeah. So I guess it got leaked who was gonna be, Monarch, and then they changed
That's
it.
why
like some 900 service, I'm just like, oh, they've had leaks forever.
I know. It's like, wait a minute. How did the leak
it out? 900 service just telling comic book secrets? What the hell? We need that. We need it. Well, you can't really do it with the website anymore. Even a VPN you can technically track it down now, but a 900 service behind so many shell corporations. Now there we go. I haven't even seen a 900 number in like a decade and a half. Do they still do those?
I don't know. You tell me, Lil Hellfire.
Porn has been free pretty much my whole life. Sorry.
I know. I forget. I was here. Was it on Conan's podcast? Some comedian was telling. Oh, was it Tiffany Haddish? Somebody. I think she said she used to work for like a 900 number and stuff.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I know. But I was like, do those even still exist anymore with the internet and everything? I'm just
Paper call. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Do they still exist? No, they're not. They don't work anymore.
I figure. I mean, who's going to pay however much a minute when you can just jump on the internet?
Exactly. But yeah, this story's fine. I mean, they're all fine, but it's just like I said, it's that wash, rinse, repeat formula.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought this up.
I mean, I'm trying to remember.
It's fun though. I like the Wave Rider and all that stuff.
I mean, isn't this like their first like big attempt at like, a crossover of all the annuals that year events at DC?
Yeah.
So
at least it was the annuals.
Yeah, it wasn't like the
annuals after Crisis. It really wasn't. You had to get them.
Well, that's why
it was optional.
That's why they're doing the events, Lil Hellfire.
Exactly.
You're reading your.
So I appreciate that. I do.
That's why Wave Rider's like, I gotta go check Batman now. Hey, kids.
Stay tuned.
That's right. I was trying to think of the other DC news. It was announced, kids, January 2022. Brian Michael Bendis is writing a Justice League vs. Legion of Superheroes miniseries. So
at least it's a miniseries. We have an end in sight.
True. And I think it's something. I think the Great Darkness is coming in this miniseries. I was like, man, maybe we should cover that original Legion of Superheroes story somewhere. the Great Darkness, because isn't that where the Tornado Twins get killed?
Yes, it is.
So maybe someday we need to cover that. Maybe closer to January.
Yeah, maybe.
She's like, yeah, maybe. Hey, it'll be better than Bendis, doesn't it?
Well.
Oh! Kids, there's a great fight going on inside Lil Hellfire right now, because the next issue of Bendis' Justice League will be issue 69, so.
Yes. And I have to determine, does the branding mean that much to me?
Is it worth it? It's a 69, but all right, ready, kids? Bendis. I was going to say, ready for the drop, kids? It's a Bendis 69.
I'll read it.
I mean, I know it's Bendis, but I mean, Green Arrow's in there. Black Canary's been in there, so.
Guess who's going to be the new Jessica Jones?
I don't know. I think he's too busy focusing.
I don't think. Look. I'm just going to tell you, kids. Black Canary has never had a drinking problem. So if you see it, call him out on it.
I don't know. I think he's too busy focusing on Naomi and Black Adam. Or
how old is Naomi? Because if they end up together, I'm going to puke.
I mean,
she's still only like 17, right?
Yeah, she's a teenager. I don't think she's a...
She's a dancing queen.
Oh my god, is this going to be a Buffy Angel thing? No, I don't think that... I
wouldn't put it past them.
To give them credit, I haven't seen any hints of that yet. I mean,
Okay.
They might become like drinking buddies or something, but yeah, I haven't seen any romantic thing going on there.
Okay, good.
Black Adam, or are we still calling him Shazadam?
No, we're not doing that, and we never were.
I don't mean we. I mean internet we.
I know. I think that was just like a clickbait title.
I think Bendis was toying with it, and then the internet just started mocking it, and they were like, "No, that's not real."
They're like, "Look, we let you get away with Rogo's R, but this is where we draw the line." Hashtag never forget, never forgive.
The internet's like, "We let you get away with Drake for a couple months." No.
I didn't. You did that.
You put Tim Drake in a brown crap colored UPS looking costume. Nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I am looking forward to the Robin special #1 that's going to be coming out next year. So.
Oh, there's a few things coming out. Yeah, there's that Robin miniseries, and then there's the other one where it's like Dick Grayson's first year as Robin. So.
Yeah. So we got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to.
Oh yeah, there's certain fangirls jumping up and down for joy.
Diggity dank.
I was gonna say, do they have a cat named Nightwing? I wonder who.
Diggity dank. Burn.
But it's a solid like B+ story. I mean,
it's
not A material.
No.
It's still 90s DC being 90s DC.
Oh yeah.
Say what you want about that, but at least it was exciting and fun.
I'm surprised you gave it a B. No, it's a B. It's it's fun. It's stupid fun. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Stupid fun for the summer.
It's basically the popcorn movie version of comics. It's the summer event.
It's not any risk because it's all alternate timelines and stuff like that. Yeah. So.
If you love your Infinity Gauntlets and Infinity Wars, stuff like that, it's...
I mean, nothing's really at stake.
No, like I said, like half the big kidders aren't even in this thing. It's like, really? We did no Wonder Woman? I mean, come on.
I'm just saying, it goes to show how long Wonder Woman has been abandoned.
Was there some kind of problem? Because I don't think they even mention her. I mean, they might have her show up in that, Armageddon. As like background or something, but it's like, yeah, Green Lanterns, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, no, but they don't show up. It's like, what the hell?
They know that their fans wouldn't have it. They're like, really, this guy? We crush him like that.
It's like half the big seven are missing. It's like, what the hell?
Oh, it feels like 2021, honestly.
Oh! I know, but it's like, like I said, I
don't know what's going on over here. I could not tell you why.
Aquaman might have had a book, but like Green Lantern was back for a year. It's like wasn't Wonder Woman sewn at this point?
Yeah, but I guess she just didn't have an annual for some reason.
I know, but again, she doesn't, but Hawk and Dove do. Legion?
Well, Hawk and Dove were kind of a hot commodity at the time just because, they were trying to make that a thing. They were really pushing that Hawk and Dove stuff for a while. It's just like they just tried to, and that's why they don't have their own show. They're like, people actually really don't like Hawk and Dove, buddy. Sorry to break it to you.
I know.
Anywho.
But yeah, I agree with your B. All right. So any other thoughts on this?
No, it's fun. I give Philip crap because that's what I do here. That's my part to play, but it was a good pick. I don't mind it at all.
That's right, kids. I could have picked a kiss ass yes man or yes woman, but I did not. I brought in Lilith Hellfire.
Poor Phil.
Hey, it makes the show better, man. I mean, I don't need someone here every time saying, yeah, that's great. That's why I have you and Charlie here,
Keep your ego in check.
So my head doesn't get too big, yeah.
We're the fail-safes. We're the Batman to his Superman. Just waiting on that kryptonite ring.
I mean, and the best part is...
I do it for free.
Hopefully not too much longer. Hopefully people will subscribe to the Patreon.
That's right, kids. Come on, we have dreams to fulfill. Subscribe to the Patreon. Charlie Esser wants that gorilla.
I like gorillas, and I won't apologize for it.
No, it's the Gwenpool suit.
Oh yes, you kids want to see Charlie Esser cosplay as many of your favorite female characters? Yes, subscribe to the Patreon. Oh my God. Can you, we'll have to run that past and be like, hey, if we can get like a $10 or $20 subscriber, will you like, everybody are like, I'll do it for free. But no, it's shut up.
Yeah, that should be fun.
And then,
so yeah, give them the homework because we have another one to do.
Oh yes, she's like, come on. All right, kids, that's right. Part 2, which you'll hear here soon, which we'll be recording in a few minutes. Part 2 will be from Batman Annual 15 on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast, episode 49.
We are vengeance. It just didn't fit on the t-shirt.
Yes, and then part 3 will be back here on Comic Capers 121. Part 4 will be on Nightwing News, episode 118, or we come into Titans Annual. Part 5 will be back on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast, episode 52.
Hey-oh! Right on time.
And then the last 2 parts to wrap this up will be on Comic Capers 122 and 123. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yes, we'll cover every issue. So if you're like, which issues? Read them all. We're doing them all. We're doing it live. We're doing them all.
Or you can always scroll over to our Facebook fan page, and I'm sure Phil should have that listed and pinned, maybe. I don't know.
Yes. All right, so please send your thoughts on all of it. Russell, I know you said you're starting to read more Green Lantern, so you can send in feedback. Yeah.
Poor thing.
Read some Armageddon.
I'm so sorry.
Read some Armageddon. Oh, that's right, kids. Stay tuned. If you haven't listened to it yet, go listen to Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast, episode 38, with special guest Lilith Hellfire, talking some refrigerators.
Hopefully I'll make Gail Simone proud.
Yeah. All right, kids. So yes, send your thoughts on all of it. Armageddon 2001, DC Comics, our favorite Bendis. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Oh, that could be our tip line. You know, if we get any good gossip, be like, yeah, call the voicemail.
That signal.
By the way, what's writer this week? All right, so yes, so email us, call us, or follow us on. You can follow Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter. Find links to all the various social medias we do. Find a link to this YouTube channel. Please, you can subscribe. Click the button. Most importantly, if you can, again, please subscribe to our Patreon. We don't have a Monarch bankrolling us anymore. So please, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon.
And also like and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcast. But we know, let's just be honest, it's probably Apple Podcasts.
Yes, but yes, reviews help people find us. And so yes, if you love us, kids, please send a review. And again, subscribe to the Patreon if you can. Again, we have no Monarch anymore.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Or if you just wanted to make a one-time payment, go to our you can find our merchandise store, t-shirts.
I hear the tumblers are new, improved, and bigger.
That's right, kids. The old ones were fine, but Lil said, I need it bigger. I
see it, I want it, I get it.
So yes, so you can find that, all of it, everything I just mentioned, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. All right, if you want to hear Lilith Hellfire bash your favorite DC comics, where can they talk to you, Lilith Hellfire?
If you nerds have love and hope for DC, but just pure outrage, find me on Twitter @Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram @Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok @Lilith Hellfire69.
That sure was close. I didn't get manhandled.
Oh, but he did.
Oh, why?
Shut your filthy mouth.
Man, he just soaked in that time stream.
Good and wet.
Cold hard wet nipple.
I swear, between you and Will Allred, man, you guys just like call your shots anymore.
Cold wet hard nipples.
All right, kids, we're done.
The big finish.
But
chest hands.
But yes, join us again. Please send in feedback for all the Armageddon 2001 stuff, and please, for the love of God,
nobody tell Brian.
I don't want to see no Armageddon 2001 articles.
Just wait for it. The day the Flash premieres, you're gonna see it.
I know. What kind of posers would do that just because the Flash is doing a Armageddon event? All right, kids. So yes, come back. Part 2 of Armageddon 2001 on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast, episode 49. And then back here next episode for part 3. But until then, we gotta get back in time.
We gotta get back to the future. It's your kids, Marty.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are two of the many, many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
Just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
and away.